Hello, my planty friends. It has been a minute. I have not sat down and honestly done anything with my plants or filmed for this channel in weeks now. I know I posted a video a few days ago, but that had been pre-filmed from before I came down with my friggin' head cold. So yeah, it's been a while and I'm really glad to be back, not only filming but spending time with my plants, because let me tell you, they have been neglected. So I'm kind of just diving back into everything today and yeah, feeling really good about it. So hello, hope that you are all doing well. So today's video, as I'm sure you can tell by the title, is very exciting because I added a few new plants into my collection recently, and I thought it'd be fun to not only show the unboxing portion, but to also show the follow-up, what comes after that. So I'm going to be cleaning up the plants, settling them into my home, you know, a little unboxing and plant care video combined. So I hope that you enjoy. These plants were sent to me by my friends over at Planthaven Toronto, which it's no secret that that is one of my favorite plant shops. Not only are their plants incredible, but it's also a small business run by some very kind, thoughtful, and genuine people. So it's one of those shops that you feel good about supporting. Anyways, they messaged me and asked me if I want to take a look on their website, see if there was anything that caught my eye, and of course there was. And then suddenly I had a new box of plants. So yes, I did pick out the majority of these plants, which is very exciting. I was eagerly awaiting this package's arrival. And it also arrived right when I was like kind of in between being sick and feeling better. Like I was improving, but I wasn't 100% yet. So it was nice to, you know, have something to cheer me up. Although, like I said, I have been neglecting my plants a little bit. So we'll get to that. I've already filmed the unboxing, so I'm gonna roll that footage and I'm gonna do a voiceover portion for that. It was 9:30 p.m. when I got home with this package. So yeah, that was just the way that I did it. So I'm gonna roll that footage and then I'm going to meet you back here and we're gonna hop into the care portion of the video. So like I said, I got home pretty late in the evening, but of course I had to open up this package, so that's exactly what I did. This arrived when nobody was home, unfortunately, so it did sit outside for several hours, so I was a little bit worried. But I opened it up and I saw that there was a heat pack and I was like, okay, thank goodness. And I think that the plants arrived in really good condition, so I'm really happy. You'll see them in a second. Planthaven Toronto does ship Canada-wide, and they also ship to the US now, which is really exciting because I know a lot of you guys are in the US. So here I am opening up the first one. I believe that this was the hoya in the package, and I had no idea what type of hoya this was. I had never seen it before or heard of it before, but it is a little cutie, so you can see it right here. If you are familiar with this hoya, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your experience has been with it or what information you know about it. Next, I'm opening one of the plants that I was the most excited about because this is one that I've always thought was really cool and would love to have it, but I had just never come across it for sale before. And of course, it is this little cutie ficus, shivereana, which is a form of ficus elastica, a variegated variety. It is so cute. Next, I opened this guy, which is a Thai pink lipstick plant, and I was very surprised because I felt like they read my mind because I'd been eyeing this one, and now here it is. So I was really excited to see this one in the package. And then after that, I opened my alocasia Jacklyn, which was one that I requested, and I'm so excited to have this alocasia in my collection now. Let me know if y'all have one. I've seen a lot of people growing these recently, and I'm just obsessed. So yeah, I was really excited opening this one. And then lastly, I'm opening the one philodendron that I requested, and it is one that I don't really see around. It is called philodendron sharoniae, and I am so excited to have this in my collection. I feel like it's really different from the other philodendron that I'm currently growing, and I'm just in love with it. I keep looking at it, and I'm obsessed with the leaves and so excited to watch it grow. So I'll definitely be babying this one. I'm super happy with how all of these plants arrived, and I don't want to forget to mention that I do have a discount code with them. It is FERN15 for 15% off of your entire order. Of course, they'll be linked down below if you're interested. Be sure to check them out. Okay, so I wish that I could say it is the next day after the unboxing clip, but sadly it is not, nor is it the day after that. To be completely honest, it's been a few days since I unboxed these plants. I just didn't have the energy to get them fully situated, so my goal was just to keep them alive until I did. And they still look really good, so I'm gonna show you like closer up what they're all looking like and everything. But yeah, they're doing okay. So what I've done the past few days is I basically just stuck the box near my grow lights so they'd be getting light, and I did give them like a little squeeze of water. I haven't even like taken the tape off of these or anything. Like I really have just been doing the bare minimum. So I just tried to play it as safe as I could, and whenever I'm going through like a mental health struggle, or I guess a physical, usually it's mental health, but in this case it was a physical health struggle, I adopt a life over limb approach. So I just do the bare minimum for my plants to keep them alive, and then once I'm feeling better, I kind of do damage control. And you know, sometimes they're sad. I mean, these plants are fine, but my plants, the rest of my plants like in my collection, definitely have suffered a bit over the past couple of weeks just with me being kind of out of commission. But yeah, anyways, okay, for these plants, let's take a look. So you've already seen them all, and I'm so in love with him, you guys. Like, okay, I need to start with, which one am I gonna start with? I'm gonna start with the philodendron because I'm so obsessed with it. I just keep staring at it. So the philodendron that I got, as you saw, is the philodendron sharoniae. I'm not actually sure how you pronounce it, and that's because I never hear anything about this plant, and I have no idea why, because I'm literally obsessed with it right now. After seeing it on the website, I looked it up. I hadn't even heard of it before. Maybe I had, but I tend to do this thing where I kind of like tune out plants that aren't the plants that I have in my collection, and I just like don't really pay attention. But then once I have them in my collection, I'm obsessed, and like I follow the hashtag and I want to know everything about it. So this is one that it caught my eye on their website, and I was really trying to stay away from philodendron. Like I wasn't even gonna look at philodendron just because of my lack of space. But this one just really piqued my interest. So I was looking into it, and as soon as I saw what this looks like once it gets more mature, I was like, yes, immediately yes, like I need this in my collection. So obviously I have one now, and yeah, these are just so phenomenal once they're bigger. I don't know why these aren't more popular, but the leaves, it gets like that really long kind of pendant leaf, and it gets a lot of ribs, like a lot of texture. It's so gorgeous. And something else that I really like about this is the way, I mean, you can't really tell because mine's so young, but on the more mature species, the way that the leaf lays, like it just like some plants, the way that they lay, I don't even know how to properly describe it, but some plants, just the way that they hang off of the petiole, I'm not making any sense, but I don't know how to describe what I'm thinking in my brain. But some plants, just the way that the leaves like drape, I guess, I don't know, it just looks so nice, and this is one of them in most of the photos that I've seen of them. So yeah, this is actually bigger than I was expecting. I thought that it was just gonna be like a little, like maybe like up to here, but no, she's like tall. She has got a lot of leaves on her. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 leaves. Like, oh my goodness, that was more than I was expecting. Anyways, I'll show you a close-up. I am so excited to grow this out. This is one that if I can mature, oh my goodness, I will just be so happy. It has a really gorgeous, like, not velvety, but kind of like a satin finish. Like, it definitely has that shine when the light catches it. We're not in the light here, so you're not gonna be able to see, but yeah, it's just so gorgeous. I love the deep green. I love the texture. Everything about it is just gorgeous. So I'm super happy to have this, and I am very excited to have another sneaky philodendron added to my collection because they are my favorite. Philodendron is my favorite genus, and it's hard not to buy more, but yeah, that one's gonna have to hold me over for a while because, like I said, just don't have the space. Okay, and then next, let's take a look at the alocasia Jacklyn. This one has a lot of fuzz on it, so sorry about that. I'm gonna have to get that off later. So yeah, I've added another alocasia into my collection, and I've been getting more and more into alocasia. I feel like I have pretty good luck with them. I love the way they grow. I love the fact that they produce corms, and it's so easy to create babies and share them. The only one that I really struggle with is the black velvet. Anyways, I have seen this alocasia Jacklyn getting more popular. You know, it's been showing up more online. I've been seeing it a lot more. A lot of my plant friends have this plant and they absolutely love it. So when I saw that it was on the Planthaven Toronto website, I was like, yes, okay, I need to have that one as well. So this is what it looks like, and this is actually bigger than I expected as well. I thought they were all just gonna be like little baby leaves like this, because that's how I got my my Mycolitziana and my dragon scale. They're both like very juvenile. But yeah, this one, like, you know, the leaf is pretty substantial. Like, I'm sure it's gonna size up really quickly for me. And there's a new leaf on the way. Like, how cute is that? Look at it coming in. So precious. So this alocasia is gaining a lot of popularity, like I said, and it's for good reason. Like, it is so unique. It's very textured. As you can see, it has different shades of green, bold veins. The shape of the leaf is incredible. It's super unique. The way that this alocasia looks, it reminds me of a dragon, like a dragon head. Like, doesn't it? That's just, it screams dragon to me. Even though this is the alocasia dragon scale, which I get why it's named that. You know, the scale part, but this is like alocasia dragon head, if you ask me. Anyways, I'm so excited to grow this out. The leaves can get huge, so yeah, just really, you know, stoked to add another alocasia into my collection. I'm definitely becoming an alocasia girly. I only had like 1 or 2 for the longest time, and now, you know, I'm slowly adding a few more into my collection, and I'm super happy about it. So yeah, love that one. This is also hairy, you guys. Like, it has like fuzz. I don't think you're gonna be able to tell because we don't have light directly in front of us today where I'm filming. Maybe I'll insert a clip, but yeah, it has a fuzz. Oh, maybe you can see there. It has a fuzzy layer. Alocasia ASMR. Yeah, it's really cool. Okay, next we have this gal right here, which is a pink Thai lipstick plant. I'll put the botanical name on the screen. But yeah, this is a lipstick plant, and it's really funny because they asked me which plants I wanted off of the website, and I picked 3, but I had originally picked 4, and then I tried to narrow my list down because, I don't know, I just didn't want to send like a million choices to them. So this was my 4th pick that I had eliminated, but it was on my list, and they ended up sending it to me anyway, so there was some sort of like telepathy going on there. But yeah, really funny. I opened it and I was like, oh my gosh, no way, like that's hilarious. So if you follow me on Instagram, then you might have seen that I have a black pagoda lipstick plant, and it's actually blooming right now, and the blooms are phenomenal. It's the only lipstick plant that I've had in my collection for quite a while, and I just forgot how cool they are. So when I saw this one on the website, I was like, maybe I should try another lipstick plant because I love anything that blooms, and I love that these can become like big trailing baskets. So I'm really excited to see this one grow and to hopefully see it bloom one day because these have the prettiest pink blooms. Yeah, they're really like well known for their blooms. So yeah, I will definitely keep you guys updated on this, but really excited to have that in my collection. Okay, next. I don't know why I'm acting like you guys didn't already just see them in the last clip. I'm like, oh, trying to surprise you, but you literally already know. So the next one that we're going to be talking about a little bit more is the ficus shivereana moonshine, I believe is the full name of this one. And this is another one that I picked that was in my top 3 that I sent over. As soon as I saw this on the website, I was like, yes, and I was kind of shook because for a long time, these were really hard to get your hands on. You couldn't really find them anywhere. If you could, they'd be really expensive. So this is actually a form of ficus elastica, I believe, like a variegated version. And it's really pretty, not only because of that, but because the new leaves come in pink. So you can see this one. This is the newest leaf here, and it still has a little bit of that pink sheen. So hopefully once I get, oh my goodness, there's a new one coming in as well. That's like really tiny right now. Really tiny right there. Yeah, this is one that I feel like I might need to baby a little just because I'm not great with ficus. I'm gonna be giving it bright light. We're gonna get it all cleaned up today and settled in. So yeah, really hoping that this does okay for me. I've said in the past that I've really been missing having ficus, specifically ficus elastica, in my collection because they're just such great houseplants, and I used to have so many. I used to have, you know, the burgundy, the taneki, the ruby, ficus lyrata, ficus audrey. Like, I used to have so many ficus, and I've really been wanting to have one again. So yeah, I've just kind of come full circle. Now I have a really cool version of that ficus elastica. So yeah, really excited. And also my friend Ashley has one of these, and I've seen photos of her, so that definitely had it planted in my brain as well. I was like, if I ever come across one of these, I'm gonna pick it up. So really thankful that they sent this one over for me. I can't wait to grow this and just learn about it. I've really been trying to add plants into my collection that are just a little bit different from what I have, and sometimes that's, you know, adding a new genus into my collection, or sometimes it's just like adding a different variety from that genus. Does that make any sense? Like I don't have any philodendron in my collection really that are like this one, so that's why I wanted to try it out. It's just fun to try different things. So okay, the next, oh my goodness, I thought the candle was gonna light this box on fire for a second there. Okay, so the next one that we're gonna talk about is the Hoya, which is the last one, and oh, focus, there we go. This is the, what are you? Oh gosh, I'm looking at the name. Hoya biakensis species biak. I don't know how to say this name. I've literally never heard of this Hoya before. So if you know anything about this Hoya, leave a comment down below. I would love to hear if you have it in your collection. But this is what it looks like. Little cutie pie. Very splashy little Hoya, and it looks like it's one that sun stresses as well because the top leaves are really nice, like maroon color. So I'm really excited to grow this out. I get the feeling that this is going to make a really cute trailing basket, so I'll probably end up growing it trailing. Maybe I'll even put it on my bed frame. Really excited to have a new Hoya to learn about and experience growing. So yeah, that little cutie is the last one. Okay, now I'm gonna get ready to dive into getting these all cleaned up and settled. The first thing that I'm gonna do is just finish unwrapping these, removing the paper towel and the tape. Okay, I was considering moving this to a chunky potting mix, throwing it in terracotta and giving it a moss pole, but I think I'm just gonna hold off for a couple of weeks just so that this can acclimate to my home a little bit more. And I'm actually gonna be putting it into my Millsbow tall cabinet because there's a bit more room in there right now ever since I took out my Majestic, which has outgrown it. So I'm gonna pop her in there for now, and I'm sure she's gonna love it. Okay, so these 3 Monstera dubia cuttings have been doing really well, but this one, which was the very top cut, is just not, as you can see. So I think I am going to end up throwing that one in the compost, and I'm gonna put this ficus shivereana in this spot instead because really great light on this part of the shelf, so I think that it's gonna be really happy here. And that one just, I don't think it's gonna make it. I picked it up and the leaf literally came off, so yeah, it's too bad, but the rest of them are doing okay, so it's fine. The sun has just miraculously come out. Anyways, there's a nice spot here. I think that's where I'm gonna put my alocasia Jacklyn for now. I might end up moving it because I don't know how much light this spot is gonna get when it's not sunny. Like right now it's okay, but it gets kind of dappled sunlight, which is really nice, but it might be too dark with these other taller plants in front of it on the darker days. So yeah, I'll probably end up moving things around on here still. This hoya is gonna go inside my Millsbow wide cabinet here, but there is a disaster in there right now. A plant fell down and there's potting mix everywhere, so I need to clean that up, but there is room. I just need to get it cleaned up in there. So for now, I am just going to be popping this just on top of the cabinet as well until I get that cleaned up, which I'm gonna be doing later today. But he's just gonna hang out here waiting for his spot beside the alocasia. Looks so pretty with the sun out. And then I just had this perfect little spot open for the lipstick plant, hanging in a macrame here on my bed beside my Hoya linearis. Some of the sun is coming in here as well, which is really nice. But yeah, I'm just going to leave this gal on here for now, and we'll see how she does. Hopefully she does well, but yeah, joining the rest of the hanging plants on here. Alright, I guess that brings us to the end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm feeling so much better now that I got those plants fully unboxed and cleaned up and put in their new spots, and now they can just be like integrated into my regular plant care routine. Thank you so much again to Planthaven Toronto for sending them over. I'm so excited to have them all added into my collection, and I can learn about them and gain experience growing them and give everyone updates. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Also, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you are subscribed for more planty content, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!